5. PS2's unnerving sound called the red screen of death. If Microsoft has the blue screen of death, PlayStation also has the red screen. And true enough, you'll be looking at a red screen with 5 cubes spinning on your monitor. If there's an error, the original blue background suddenly changes to an angry shade of red, and the words on the screen say, "Please insert a PlayStation 2 format disc." And what does the red remind you of? That's right, fire. The angry fires of hell. They did this to remind kids to always use the original discs. 4. PS1's personified fear. Do you remember PlayStation's demonic crying baby commercial played many years ago? Sure you do, if you're a 90s kid. PlayStation already produced a lot of creepy things, but the scariest would be the sounds coming from one of their game consoles, the PS1. Trust me, as a kid gamer, you won't want to hear any of it ever again. Once is enough. The eerie sounds the device produces can be heard after inserting an unreadable or corrupted disc on a PlayStation 1. It's going to make you feel so uneasy. The sudden swish of the sound will make you think of the entrance theme of some psychotic movie. You will freeze after hearing the sound. If you're not one of the braver kids, time will stop. You'll just stare at your screen for a few seconds. Yes, it's that scary. But do you know what's creepier? The silence that follows after the unsettling sound. Along with the silence is a complete dark screen. Now imagine the ad playing on your television and at the same time hearing PS1's personified fear. Hopefully, the kids who played with PS1 didn't stop playing after hearing the creepy sounds. 3. The sound from out of this world. There's a reason why Xbox sounds like a technology from another dimension or planet. Microsoft really wanted it to sound like that. It's to give you a different experience. If you've played the first Xbox, chances are you've heard its creepy sounds. And probably the hidden sounds within its system. The NASA transmission sounds that were modified by Microsoft to make it sound creepier were actually discovered by someone who tried extracting the audio files from the hard drive.
797 here, you want 98? Lots clear. 7, go ahead. I'll go to you at 10 o'clock high. This is Houston. Say again, 7?
The sounds are so unsettling. Listening to it will seem like you're no longer sitting in your living room and playing a game console. It will transport you to another world. Hopefully, the kids that played with it found their way back. Number 2. The Sega CD warning that destroys other devices. If you insert a Sega CD into another device, like a DVD player or audio player, you will hear a strange and high-pitched guitar sound that will give you nightmares.
Warning: this disc is for use with a Sega CD system only.
It's actually just a background sound, but it's hard to miss. You'll hear another sound after inserting the disc. It will be from a woman. She will say something like, "This is a warning. This disc is used only for a Sega system. It contains CD-ROM data not meant for audio. Please press stop now." They said if you don't remove the Sega disc immediately, it's going to damage your audio player's speakers.
This disc contains CD-ROM data that may damage your audio system. Please stop playing this disc immediately.
We don't know for sure why the manufacturers of Sega game consoles created a sound as disturbing as that background noise. Perhaps it's to remind the kid gamers that it's never going to work with another device but a Sega system. If the disc can talk, it's probably going to say, "Nice try, kid, but don't push your luck."
This here is a Dreamcast game disc. The first track has game data on it, so don't go trying to play it.
Number 1. PS1's Fearful Harmony. The Fearful Harmony sounds play after inserting a damaged or pirated disc to a PlayStation 1. The usual startup sound plays, yet it changes after a few seconds. The startling and loud sound will remind you of some classic thriller film. After a few seconds, you'll hear sounds of creepy bells ringing. If you read Stephen King, you'll probably think of Pennywise after hearing the sounds. Why do Sony PlayStation keep creating sounds that won't let you sleep? Do they intend to scare kids who attempt to use a pirated disc? Perhaps. Or maybe they just really love giving kids the creeps. Whatever the reason is, it sure worked. Most of the kids who heard the sounds were indeed terrified. As a thank you for your continued support to this channel for these past 2 years, we're giving away 10 Amazon gift cards worth $100 each. All you have to do is to subscribe and turn on notifications for this channel, and also subscribe to our newest channel, Hyperloop, where we make life hacks, tips, and tricks, top 5 and top 10 videos of all kinds. The link is in the description and also at the end of this video. Winners will be emailed very soon, so stay tuned.